Hello everyone, this video is about scaling Yu-Gi-Oh, mainly focusing on Atem before anything else. This needs to be clear, only the manga is being used, and not all of it, only what I've personally read. This scale is based on the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Chapters 1 through 59, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist covering Duelist Kingdom to Battle City, Millennium, World, and early Yu-Gi-Oh! Are, if it's not in those parts, it's not being used. No anime feats, no filler, no material that hasn't been read. Everything in this scale comes straight from the manga covered so far. Before we jump into scaling, we need to talk about why people even scale to their cards, because this is an AP video. To explain that, we start with what we learn in the Millennium World arc. Ba and Ka. Ba is the soul of a person, their life energy. Everyone has a Ba. Ka is the spirit that lives inside your Ba. In the modern world, Ka are known as monsters. A Ka can be good or evil depending on the person. Anyone can have a Ka. Ba is the energy of your soul, and it's what gives Ka their material form. Ka use Ba to exist physically. If your Ba gets low, you can't keep your Ka materialized. If your Ba fully runs out, you die. So, why does this matter? Your QA is only as strong as your Ba. The stronger your Ba, the stronger your QA, and the longer you can keep your QA out. You can also summon weaker QA to save Ba, meaning you literally have to scale to your QA in order to use them. A big example of this is in Duelist Kingdom against Pegasus. Their duel is a shadow game, and Pegasus states that their will gives the monster's physical form. Will just means Ba. When Atem switches control to Yugi to stop Pegasus from reading their mind, Yugi almost immediately starts feeling sick. It's stated he's losing too much willpower again. Willpower just means Ba because he's keeping the monster physical forms. Now let's talk about the cards themselves. The cards hold the souls of the monsters inside them. This is stated and shown many times, but here are a few clear examples. When Yugi battles Kaiba for the first time in the original manga, Kaiba can't keep Grandpa's blue eyes on the field because he has no connection with it. During the Death D arc, Grandpa's deck warns Yugi that they're walking into a trap. At the start of Battle City, when Dark Magician is destroyed, his soul saves Yugi from the fake Dark Magician without any command. When fake RA is used, the real Ra in Merrick's deck sends out an energy wave in response. So the monsters aren't just images, they're real spirits stored in the cards. And because Ka are powered by Ba, and Ba is the user's life force, that means characters directly scale to their cards. Now, let's get into spell and trap cards. Spell and trap cards are used in a lot of different ways, but right now, I'm only here to explain why spells and traps are 4D. So, first, what is 4D? The fourth dimension is time, also called the temporal dimension. It's added onto the three spatial dimensions length, width, and height. So a normal universe is 3 spatial dimensions plus 1 time dimension equals a space-time continuum. That's what people mean when they say something is 4D. Now, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pegasus' Toon World is stated to be infinite in size. Events happen inside Toon World. If events happen, that means time is passing. Okay, if time is passing, then it has a temporal dimension. So Toon World is infinite in size, plus has time equals infinite 4D. Now, why does this matter? Because monster cards scale above spell and trap cards. For example, during Atem and Kaiba's duel in Duelist Kingdom, monsters are shown destroying spells. Another example, when Atem uses Mirror Force, it redirects Pegasus's monster attack, while that monster is inside Toon World. That redirected attack ends up destroying Toon World itself. If Toon World is infinite 4D, then any attack capable of destroying it has to be above 4D. So if a monster can destroy an infinite 4D space, that means the monster's power is at least 5D. Now, let's talk about monsters like Exodia. Exodia is stated to have infinite power during the Death D arc when Yugi battles Kaiba. Since Exodia is a monster, and we already established monsters can reach above infinite 4D, that makes Exodia infinite 5D. Why does this matter? Because the god cards are shown, both narratively and directly, to be above normal monster cards Evons like Exodia. They're stated to be transcendent, and it's shown that no monster that isn't a god card can affect them. For example, During Battle City, Bakura's monster can't take control of Slifer past Bakura's Ka, which was so strong people thought it was a god, still couldn't hurt Obelisk. Okay, this keeps getting reinforced. No matter how strong a normal monster is, it can't affect the god cards. So if the god cards are above monsters like Exodia, and Exodia is infinite 5D, then the god cards would be 6D. Now, let's talk about Ra is stated multiple times to be stronger than Slifer and Obelisk. We see Slifer's lightning has no effect on Ra, and is stated to be too weak. Obelisk gains infinite attack power, making him infinite 6D Merrick. Then states even infinite power is too weak to hurt Ra. That shows Ra is dimensionally above the other two god cards. Later, in early Yu-Gi-Oh! R, Pegasus's assistant states that the god cards have rankings, and Ra's ranking is higher than the other two. The most consistent way to read that is as a dimensional hierarchy. So if Obelisk is infinite 6D and Ra is above him, then Ra would be 7D. This is a good place to stop. So, Atem, who can summon Ra, a being with power over the world, whose soul is literally held inside the cardwood scale to 7D, or complex multiversal in terms of attack potency. Yu-Gi-Oh! Can go higher than this, but this is the highest I've personally seen so far from what I've read. And this isn't the absolute highest they could ever be, this is just attack potency. If we started talking about hacks like Meta Miracle, or the fact that Dark Magician Girl and Ra are stated to be above human imagination, you could easily push this into abstract or outer levels. But for now, I'm only scaling AP. Thanks for watching.